Closed captioning for the Casey Malone Show is sponsored by Hunter Stevens Land Title Agency. Integrity, service, and commitment you can trust.
Oh yeah, Casey Malone is serving up local. It's time for the stories of our region, the tastes, the sights, the sounds, and the people in and around the valley. Get ready for some local flavor on the Casey Malone Show.
Today, it's the perfect recipe for all that zucchini that is popping. It's zucchini slaw. But first, we fish, catch, clean, and prepare perch from Lake Erie. It is delicious. Joe and Jimmy invited me to fish on their charter off Port Conneaut. I've never been fishing. I was excited. I was going to catch it, clean it, and of course eat it. And the day was warm and sunny. I figured it was a perfect day to catch perch. Jimmy, we're not seeing a whole lot of fish right now. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. It's the last few days been tough fishing. We've had some bad weather up here and a lot of rain, northeast winds. It's just been tough.
Now, I thought these were ideal conditions. When we were checking this morning, the report said that the waves were like a foot high, but that's not good for perch?
No, it's the opposite. You need 1 foot, 2 foot waves. It seems to stir the fish up, gets them active.
Are walleye the same way?
Walleye, you can catch them on a flat day like this, but perch, it's tough.
Joe, it's a walleye day, right?
Well, we really can't fish for walleyes. You can either fish for perch or walleyes, one or the other. You can't fish for both. It's two different systems. This way, perch fishing, we're going to anchor and bottom fish for them. So you might be able to catch a walleye, but it's not what we're trying to catch. We're trying to catch perch on the bottom.
Now, is there any little techniques that we can do to stir things up? Like, can we drive around in a circle really fast and cause some waves and maybe get some fish going?
Well, right now we're driving in circles looking for them.
We got the rosary beads, and I believe in this. For good days, good fishing, I trust in the rosary beads. Well, it's been a few hours, and I was giving up hope. Then it was a flurry of activity. The fish were finally biting. It was so exciting. Captain Jimmy Longo is who took us out today on my very first inaugural fishing trip. It's About Time Fishing Charters. Jimmy, it was a beautiful day. The lake was calm, but then the fish don't bite, huh?
Yeah, actually it was a beautiful day, but beautiful day for people that don't fish a lot isn't a beautiful day for us. It was actually too calm today.
You have those special sonars, and I know I'm not calling it. What is the right term for your radar?
Our fish finder sonar.
Why would they school together and like they were all together that one time and we had our little flurry of activity and then they go away? Like, do you understand fish patterns?
Not completely, but right now they're not schooled up in big schools. They're because of the weather, and we've had a lot of storms up here. When you have a storm or rough water, real rough water, it breaks them up to schools.
What are some tricks that you use to maybe try to lure the fish in?
You can try chumming, which is throwing minis or whatever in the water to get them turned on. Or sometimes we run our engine, the noise and the vibration.
What was one of your quickest days when you went out, threw down the lines, and they came right back?
I think one day we caught 240 perch in an hour and a half.
Wow. Captain Dan is another charter captain, and he's right down there in the marina with all the other ones. We just talked to Gizmo and Jimmy.
Jimmy Longo. Yep.
Jimmy Longo.
Yep.
So how long have you been chartering here?
I've been chartering here about 4 years. And Jimmy Longo, he's one of my mentors that he's helped me out a lot, and he's been a great hand in getting my business started.
Dan, what is it about fishing that people, they're just so attracted to water and the perch and the walleye? What do you think that is? I mean, obviously you are.
You just get away from all the everyday problems and all your problems, and everything just goes away, and it's just you just have a fun time and you don't think about nothing else.
Well, we made a little pit stop after we got off the boat here at the Moose Club, which is right here on the lake. And my boatmates today, my husband Ken and my neighbor Jimmy LaPata. Ken, well, we did. We're all matching in the new Casey Malone Show hats. Ken, what did you think? This is the first time I ever went perch fishing. What did you think of this experience?
Well, I thought you were very interested at first, and then you became more and more interested, and then you lost interest along the way.
But then I caught my fish.
You caught your fish, and you were excited again. It was great. Anybody that can wear jeans all day on a 100-degree day is all right by me.
Well, the flies were biting, so I wasn't taking the jeans off. Now, Jimmy, you used to first mate a boat when you were in school, right?
Absolutely.
What do you-
Coming up here for a lot of years.
What is it about fishing that attracts everyone? I mean, people are crazy for this Lake Erie fishing.
Well, it's good eating, that's for sure. But other than that, it's just all your problems go away for them few hours.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Bernard. I've been giving the people of our valley free advice for over 30 years, and my message has never changed. If you're involved in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, don't try to handle it yourself. Call a lawyer. A lawyer will be your representative, dealing with doctors, medical insurance, and all the red tape that you may face. Hiring a lawyer doesn't mean you'll end up in court, and remember, there are no upfront fees on personal injury cases.
That's good advice. Need a lawyer? Learn more at elizabethbernardlaw.com.
Family-owned Mayflower Woolham Insurance Group is your full-service independent agency. Our family works with a variety of insurance companies, so you have the best choices for your insurance needs. Let us find the right product at the right price. Personal lines, business, farm, commercial insurance, life insurance. Trust locally owned Mayflower Woolham. You focus on what's important.
We'll take care of the details.
Mayflower Woolham, close by with 3 locations to serve you.
Rulli Brothers has a great choice of quality cheeses. We use our relationship with Old Road Houses to specially select the product and then have it custom cut and packaged by our own local artisans. At Rulli Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
Well, I am here with Rude the Dude at the Magic Tree Pub and Eatery. Summer has arrived, and you have got so much going on, Rudy.
Yes, we do, Casey. We're coming out with a new menu for the summer, springtime. We started a brunch now on Sundays, 11 to 4. We got the banquet room filling up fast right now for graduation parties and showers. We're going back to the farm to table menu now on the weekend, so supporting our local farms again. So again, we're getting back to normal again, back to what we used to be, and we're just going to do what we're used to doing here.
They're going to have entertainment out on this gorgeous patio, and if you need to know what is happening at the Magic Tree, just sign on to their social media accounts. Go to Facebook, Instagram, go to their website, but there is always something happening here at the Magic Tree Pub and Eatery.
Kamara Jewelers is the place to buy an engagement ring because we want a relationship with you that lasts a lifetime. Your commitment with her is the same commitment we have to you.
We want to sit down with you and teach you about diamonds so you're educated on what you're buying. We have the largest selection we ever have, which is the largest in the area, and at the best value. And if it's not something in our case, we could always custom make it. We can make any dream come true.
Get real, get Kamara.
Join the Isle and Purple Cat family. Employment opportunities are available. Giving is living. Join the Isle and Purple Cat family. Employment opportunities are available at $13 an hour. Giving is living.
Mark Zeckley is better known as Gizmo, and he has the charter boat right next to Jimmy. And Jan, you know, your wife, was actually the first person to catch a fish today on our boat. Thank God for her. And a little bit later on, we're going to head over to their place and learn proper perch preparation. How long have you been doing charters out here, Mark?
Oh, this is year 31 for me.
And what is it about Lake Erie and walleye and perch that keep you guys coming back?
I think it's a sickness.
I mean, really, how old were you when you first came? Did your dad bring you?
No, I was probably late teens. Had a little 14-foot boat. Used to come up here and try to perch fish, actually.
Well, what have you seen change here in Lake Erie?
Been vast changes. The lake itself has changed a lot. With the zebra mussel came in, fish used to be very high in water column because the water on the bottom wasn't any good. And actually the zebra mussel, stuff like that, has helped clean it up. So,
well, after our big catch today, the place to take your fish to get them processed would be right here with Jaybird over at Snug Harbor. Now, we saw them get descaled. Before you had that machine, how would you scale a fish?
I would have scaled them by hand back in the day.
That must have taken so long.
Yeah, ridiculous amount of time. Thank God for scaling machines.
Okay, so now it's scaled. What do we do next?
We're going to cut the head off as the first step. And then we're going to do what we call a butterfly technique. We're going to start on the front side here, come up over the rib cage, and we're going to keep it intact. It's going to stay together, one whole piece. Going to flip it over, do the back side, up over the rib cage, down to the tail, trim it off, and there you go. You got a butterfly perch. That's the technique right there.
And you're going to teach me how to do this?
Yep, I'm going to show you how to do it.
All right. Okay.
You go straight down, hold that knife like you mean it, hold right onto it, nice and tight, and chop right through it. Yep.
Okay.
Push right through it.
Okay.
There you go. You got the head out of the way.
Ew.
Work your way down the rib. Get down the rib. Cut into the meat. Use the flick. There's the knife. Yep.
All the way in?
Yep. Come all the way down the backbone. You got to start somewhere.
Can this fish be saved?
Yeah, we can make a fish patty out of it.
Okay.
We don't have to run it through the grinder either.
Okay. Now what do I do? Right in there?
Yep. Come right down it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I heard it.
You're cutting right through the bone. You're not even playing around.
Okay, is that good?
No. I'll flip it up over.
Okay.
And just cut that rib cage right out of there. Just push it right out of there.
Okay.
Yep. Right?
Ooh.
Now you're going to have to do a little cleanup. Put that in the garbage. I'll cut this back fin off.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
And ta-da. That's not bad for your first try.
Well, Jan and Mark were kind enough to bring us back to their house to prepare the fish. So now it's cleaned, scaled, gutted, and all that stuff. And you have a really simple, basic recipe that doesn't fight with the perch.
We do.
And you caught the first perch today, so I'm going to give you I don't know which one it is. I didn't mark it. So how do we start this now?
Well, we're just going to put the fillets into the flour.
Okay, so all of them, we dump them all in?
Several at a time.
Okay.
And then we'll just shake them up a little bit and get some flour on them.
All right.
A couple more.
One more, two more?
Two more. And then once they're coated really well, then we put those in just a simple egg wash of egg and milk, kind of on the thin side. And just coat that real well that way. And then you just let a little bit of it drip off. And then we put it into finely crushed up saltine crackers.
And you haven't added any flavoring or any herbs to the saltines?
Not really.
No, they're plain today. and you just kind of pat it on there and then just continue on with more. The nice part about this particular recipe is what you don't fry, you can layer in the freezer and freeze them up and then bag them once they're frozen separately. So if you would like to have a perch sandwich later, then you can just take out however many pieces you want instead of having to go through this process again.
Now today had to be a banner day because I was on Mr. Longo's boat, and man, let me tell you, those perch were jumping into our boat. Jumping in.
So you were driving out and you had the net on the side of the boat.
They
leaping right into the net.
leaping in. You couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable. First time out, and I couldn't believe the fish.
You know what we call that bite? When I do my fishing report, I just tell the guys it's suicidal. The fish are committing suicide.
Now, what was your busiest day? Because I was exhausted. I caught my fill today. Phew, I am pooped out. What about you? What was your biggest day at work?
My busiest day between walleye and perch was probably back in 08, 07 or 08, and I did 900 pounds of fish in one day.
Well, obviously, your recipes sucked. Because there was like, look at this. It was like a bunch of locusts came to dinner.
It's
Dan, I know you have had way more than enough of me. And
I guess you've been wonderful.
Nice, and Mark, everything was so delicious. Thank you for sharing your time
thanks
today.
for coming. We've enjoyed
your
sharing.
home, your recipes, everything was absolutely delicious.
Thank you. We enjoyed having you.
The Casey Malone Show will be right back with more local flavor.
To own a business where your name's on the window can be pretty cool. That's my family. My name is Danny Catullo, and I'm the owner of Catullo Prime Meats. My grandfather started the business in 1962. I was able to take our old style butcher shop and bring it out to the new age using e-commerce to get our products to more customers. When we started shipping, there was not a ton of information out there. That's where we really worked with FedEx so they could be able to help us with our perishable shipping. We were taking on new purchases that we never had to make before. Boxes, coolers, ice packs, anything that was involved around shipping. So we can no longer do this with the cash that we had on hand. So because of the Plum Card from American Express and all of its benefits, it was a natural fit to help grow our business. And when someone calls and lets you know that you made their dinner, that's satisfaction that you can't get anywhere else.
Is it time to update your color style? R&S Paint will assist you with your choice of over 3,400 Benjamin Moore colors. Vibrant, durable, and easy to apply. Be current, be stylish. Shop R&S Paint.
So you're looking to enhance your garage floor.
Absolutely.
Get rid of cracked and stained concrete. Even out your garage floor with Pebblestone, the best concrete covering. Here's your new floor. Ta-da! Pebblestone is made with natural stone and the strongest man-made binder. It's easy to clean, withstands moisture, and adds value to your home.
Isn't this incredible?
I love it. Call now and receive 50% off select colors. Trust the Valley's own Pebblestone.
Rulli Brothers is way ahead of the competition. Check out Rulli Spice World, where you can buy bulk herbs and spices, plus candies, nuts, and fillings for pennies on the dollar. At Rulli Brothers Market, our family is in the store.
better come on in my kitchen.
Well, I have another great recipe that is very easy, very simple, and doesn't require turning on the stove or oven. And with all the excess zucchini that we get at the end of summer each and every year, here is yet another zucchini recipe. This one I call zucchini slaw. And it is based on a recipe I got from a friend of mine. I added a couple more ingredients and switched things out, but it's basically the same recipe. This is fresh ingredients, super easy to make. So let's go over the list, and we are going to prepare some zucchini slaw. For this recipe, you'll need 3 to 4 medium zucchini, green or yellow, 1/4 cup extra virgin olive oil, juice from 1 lemon, the zest from 1 lemon, 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1/2 cup of chopped fresh herbs, mint, basil, parsley, lovage, 1/3 cup of toasted slivered almonds, 1 chunk of Parmesan, and salt and pepper to taste. Probably the most tedious part of this recipe is getting your zucchini ready, whether it's being spiraled or whether you're going to shave it into ribbons. I am using the matchstick format, and what I've done was use my dreaded mandolin, and I put it on the thickest setting. So I cut that long ways, and then I'll cut these in half. And then what I do is just go down and chop them very thin. Oh gosh, I don't even know, about 1/8 of an inch. And then you'll get like the little matchstick or the little zucchini noodles. See how nice that is? Well, before we make the dressing, I chopped up some fresh herbs from my garden. All of these are readily available right now. Parsley, I did have some lovage, basil, and then mint. We're gonna add these herbs, and then I just toss these. And I know it's dry, but I wanna get these flavors blended. So I'm gonna set this aside, and now we're going to assemble the dressing. So I already have 1/4 cup olive oil in here, and then I'm going to add the red wine vinegar, and I'm going to add the lemon juice. I'm going to add the lemon zest, which is so important because this makes it so delicious and so fresh. And then the Dijon mustard. All right, because that's a nice thickener and it really adds a good flavor. And I don't want to really miss this much. And this is optional. I like the little heat, but if you don't, of course you can avoid this, but I like the crushed red pepper. So I'm gonna add just a pinch of salt, and I'll just blend this together. Now I'm going to take the zucchini, and I will pour this into the salad. Now remember, this stuff absorbs quickly. So then we'll mix it all up, and then we mix it further with the herbs. Oh yeah. And then for the grand finale, I love crunch, so I toasted some sliced almonds, slivered almonds, whatever you call them, and I just put that all over the top. Doesn't this look good? So then you probably wonder, well, what the heck is she gonna do with this hunk of Parmesan cheese? And I just go all over it, shave it, kicks it up a notch. So I'll mix this up a little bit, and then I'll add some more Parmesan ribbons, if that's what you want to call them, shavings, and we'll let it sit for just a couple minutes. So I've got my mother in the kitchen to taste the zucchini slaw. It has all the elements that you like.
I do.
And you know, it's carb friendly. It's really easy to put together. And I'll tell you, it lasts a while. It'll be good for a good day or two in your refrigerator.
And good for picnics because it has no mayo.
No mayo in it. And you know, adjust the seasonings. If you think it needs more salt, more pepper, I added some ground black pepper. So please, Julaine, take a taste and tell me what you think.
Oh, it's delicious.
Isn't it nice with all the fresh herbs?
I like crunch.
Me too. And I really love the almonds in there. I think, you know, the toasted almonds add another layer of flavor.
Very
And
good.
the cheese, you like it? And I know you like this.
Oh.
I've got to tell you, I'm a huge fan of Vinho Verde. Green wine, it's like a light green color from Portugal. It's very low in alcohol, and it has almost an effervescence to it because it
sparkles.
Doesn't really stay in the casks long, and it's really reasonably priced. There's a lot of versions, but this Casal Garcia really is one of the bigger names, and I love this. This is summer all day long.
All day.
I love this stuff in the summer.
It is summer.
It is summer. It's delicious. Go to my website, caseymalonshow.com, and look for my zucchini slaw. You're gonna love it. Adjust it to your flavorings, whatever herbs you like, even different nuts or whatever. But it really is easy, and it's a nice, bright summer dish.
Crunchy.
Cheers. The Casey Malone Show is sponsored in part by Denise and John York and the DeBartolo Corporation.